Hey everybody, let's talk about the strain. Okay, now in this first episode, we see that Ephraim is back at his old house and it's in a zone where they have a lot of vampire activity. And so he's really not even supposed to be up in there. Okay, he's really supposed to be living somewhere else and not in that particular hot zone. But anyway, he's there because he's waiting on Zach to come back home. I think he's still mourning the loss of Nora, number one, and I'm even mourning her loss because I miss her on this show, girl. But Nora is gone and Zach is gone, so he's just out here in these streets just getting it how he live. Like Ephraim is just going through it, okay? Something that he is doing though, he has this card, and because he is making this bio weapon that the councilwoman is using, she's giving it to the troops to use to kill the vampires. And so he still has his little lab, and it gives him something to do. He is drinking his tail off. I mean, every time I see Ephraim in this episode, he is pouring himself a good old drink. Okay, so goodness, that's how he's coping. But anyway, it's not messing up his brain because he's still, very productive in his lab. The councilwoman comes to see him and she tells him, you don't need to be staying out there at your old house for whatever reason. It's just not safe. Please, you are too valuable for me to lose. And she also lets him know that his bioweapon is only killing 75% of the I keep wanting to call them zombies, the vampires now. And he's like, "What you mean? It was 100%. What's going on?" And he's thinking they must be adapting, they must be doing something. So I think that's about everything that's happening with him in this episode. But by the end of it, though, he's sitting in the house and he ate him some chicken noodle soup and he's taking something, probably to stay awake. And he has his vodka and he's drinking it. And all of a sudden, those little creatures come in the house and his wife shows up and she's talking to him and she tells him that she wants the lumen in exchange for Zach. So that's his whole mission. He's supposed to get the lumen and give it to her so she can give it to the master or destroy it or whatever it is that they're going to do with it. And then he can get Zach back. Now, do y'all really think that they're going to let Ephraim live after he gives them the lumen? Now, he would be a fool to try to go do that. Come on now. Come on now. And I'm about mad because Zach, he knew what he was doing. He know his mama ain't right. He know his mama done turned. But yet and still, he gonna let Nora get killed just so he can run with his turned mama. Man, if you don't let Zach stay over there. That's where he wanted to be. Let him stay. Be turning. Don't be giving them the lumen just cause he. Forget Zach. I know he's a kid and I probably shouldn't feel that way. But now he made his choice. He want to be with his mama. Let him stay with his mama. And you want to know something that I think is cute? The councilwoman and Vet. I don't know. I don't think they really got anything going on, but I can just see that he likes, powerful women. And he's attracted to the power that the councilwoman has. I thought that was cute. Did y'all peep that? And she even calls the vampires munchers like him. I see you, councilwoman. Go ahead, girl. He fine though, hey, climb that tree. All right, but anyway, how y'all feel about August feeding his mama his blood? Now, did I miss something in the last season? Did they show that his mama was still alive? I think they did. Wasn't she like in a closet or something in her old apartment or something? He's sitting there draining blood out of his arm to give to his mama so that she can still live. What does he think what is he doing? Really? Like you got your mama tied up in this apartment. She's clearly turned. She been turned for a minute. But you still want to keep her alive, talking about I'm gonna make them pay for what they did to us. You need to put a bullet in your mama head. Like, well, you think it's a cure? what are we doing here? What are you doing, man? Okay, you too fine to be out here in these streets with your mama tied up somewhere. Why you ain't with Gabriel somewhere? What are you doing, man? I don't know. But he love his mama, whether she's a human or a vampire. Okay, he's delusional, just like Zach is. Get it together, man. Meanwhile, back at the house, Abraham is there and he's reading this lumen and he's trying to figure out all the secrets. Gabriel is like standing over his shoulder, like, will you please hurry up and find out what I need to be doing so I can go kill the master? You taking way too long. Please stop reading it literally. It's probably something hidden in the text. He's trying to help Abraham kind of get it going. But Abraham is like, look, okay, this thing took centuries to compile together. So it's going to take me more than a few days to get this together, even though I think it's like 28 days or however many days it's been. And Vet also goes to see Abraham to just tell him, look, I'm doing good and I'm hunting the vampires and the Navy SEALs are here and I'm working with them, and he's just, excited trying to tell Abraham what's going on because he looks at Abraham just like a father figure or an uncle figure or something. And he just wants that little pat on the back from Abraham. So right before Vet leaves, he tells him, happy hunting. And also, it's very clear that Vet does not like Gabriel. Gabriel lets him know, yeah, I know you with these little Navy SEALs and y'all have, all your technology, but none of that matters when it comes to the master. And Gabriel told Vet, when you find the master, if you happen to run up on him, you need to let me know because y'all gonna get slaughtered. Y'all need to call me. You need me. And Vet was like, nah, we good. Okay, we are really good. And let's talk about Vet for a minute. He's working with the Navy SEALs. He's also working up under the councilwoman. And they are there in town, and the main guy that's over the SEALs, he let Vet know, look, we only gonna be here a few more days and then we're gonna have to get shipped somewhere else. So they were hunting all these nests, and Vet is good at finding all of these vampires because of the rats and all of that stuff. So he's just been helping them and guiding them and giving them information so that they can kill them more efficiently. And so they come up on another big nest. Let me stop here and say these Navy SEALs, they are the business, honey. They come in there and boom, boom, boom. Okay, they are really getting some work done. So I feel that because he's very confident in their ability to kill these vampires. So they come up on another nest. And this nest is actually the one that the master is in. Okay, so they did run up on the master. And see, Vet knew something was up when they had went down, I guess, in the sewer, and they saw the master's right-hand man. What is his name? I forgot his name. But anyway, he was there. And so that's how Vet knew, okay, now all we need to do is follow him and he'll lead us right to the master, which they did. But Vet was kind of going very slow behind the Navy SEALs. And so he showed up at that church a little bit too late. So the SEALs went on in the church and they basically got slaughtered. Just like Gabriel had told Vet, y'all's little technology is nothing compared to the master, because the master was just taking them out left and right. I mean, he was doing all kind of nasty stuff to them, cutting them in half, honey, all kind of stuff. He was just, how he do. Okay. And so Vet got there and he was able to save just 2 SEALs. And he saw the master's right hand man. And they made their little eye contact, and then he was gone that quick. And I was thinking, man, why you ain't called Gabriel? You should have called him. He would have got there in a flash, and he could have went one-on-one with the master. But it's too early in the season for that to happen. I get it. So that was just an overview of this first episode, and we had a lot of ground to cover in this season. So I'm really excited that the show is back, and I cannot wait until the next episode. If I left anything out, please leave it in the comments below so we can keep the discussion going. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.